WGNO on the road here in Thibodaux at the Thibodaux Fireman's Fair, and there's so much going on. I'm LBJ.
And I'm Amy Brusso. LBJ, did you know that the Thibodaux Fireman's Fair is the largest fundraising fair in the whole state of Louisiana? Check it out. It's raining and people are still crowding out.
They certainly are crowding out. You know, you talked about largest fundraising fairs, but one of the places that they make an awful lot of these funds is with the auction, and there's many chances for you to win.
Yeah, the Thibodaux Fire Department really depends on that auction to raise a lot of their money. Our Bill Wood takes your bid.
$500 open the bid. I got a $500 bid. Look for $750.
Let the bidding begin.
We have a really nice purse for the ladies that would like to bid.
At the Thibodaux Fireman's Fair auction.
So $1,500. Thank you for your support.
And this year, you could be sitting in the front seat of this.
This is a John Deere Gator side-by-side. Very special item, largest item of the year. It was donated by family of past Grand Marshal, Mr. Ken Roderick.
And if you need something to put in the back seat, how about some of this?
We have a really nice Ida Tiger rug for all you LSU fans out there.
Your house can look just like Liberace's with these.
Beautiful set, candelabra set, donated by a great supporter. You can't get it just anywhere, but you get it at the Fireman's Fair auction.
Does it come with the candles?
It does.
How many of them?
All of them. This is made by a local cabinet shop here.
Piece of artwork that contains a map of South Louisiana. Is donated by a local citizen here in Thibodaux.
And it might help you find your way to these items.
We have a very rare bottle of Pappy Van Winkle Family Reserve Rye 13-year.
Whew, you'll drink to that as well as these other items you can bid on.
Okay, we have a really nice 19-piece knife set.
$500 open bid from Mr. Ron Bourgeois. I need $1,000. Somebody give me $1,000. Wild Bill says $1,000. Got a $1,000 bid going once, going twice. So, Wild Bill from WGNO, you're going home with a wonderful red kayak, sir.
I hope it fits in my bathtub. Bill Wood, WGNO News.
Amy, the auction is so big, it's actually in two parts.
Yeah, two parts. The first part starts Saturday at 6 p.m., then Sunday following the parade inside the Grand Marshal's Den.
Yeah, but there is so much to win. Another major part of the fire department's fundraising efforts is the annual raffle. You see the booth right there. They're selling raffle tickets. This year's grand prize, $15,000 in cash.
And if you don't win the first time, there's 11 other chances, you guys. Those prizes range from $500 gift cards to $1,000 in cash. We wouldn't want that. And there's even, LBJ, a 14-karat gold piece of jewelry up for grabs. That's what I want.
Yeah, the drawing for all the prizes is at the end of the fair on Sunday at the main stage. All you need to do is buy a ticket right here at the fairgrounds between now and Sunday night, and you don't have to be present for the drawing in order to win.
Well, LBJ, I know you can hear behind me what's going on, all the music.
Yeah, and you know what? It's 3-4 days full of great music. In fact, I talked to a couple of the performers to find out what festgoers can expect. Friday's lineup will include two Louisiana natives making a big splash in country music, starting off with Thomas Kane, who hits the stage at 5:15.
You can expect a very high energy show. That's what I love to do. That's what I do at every single show. I love to bounce around the stage, jump around, get the crowd involved, get them hyped up and everything. So make sure you bring your energy with you, because that's what we want.
Kane is trying to grow his career like the guy who follows him on stage Friday night. No one. Joe Haydell, who, like Kane, also spends some time in Nashville.
So I signed a publishing deal here about 3 years ago with Wide Open Music, and I've been signed there as a songwriter ever since. And we've got an artist development project in motion right now for me. I've got 3 new singles coming this summer.
Saturday is a day full of entertainment with the stage running from 11 a.m. until midnight. Then on Sunday, one of the kings of Zydeco, the great Keith Frank and the Swallow Zydeco Band tears things up, starting at 4:30, and he explained what fairgoers can expect.
Traditional Zydeco music, traditional Creole music, mixed in with a little bit of Bob Marley, James Brown, some 90s R&B. and some Keith Frank.
So there's something for everyone on stage at this year's Fireman's Fair.
Baby, you know why we're here. You know why I'm here, right? These guys.
Here.
Oh, that is the famous Fireman's Fair burger.
Take a bite. How is it?
It's always good.
It's always good. I'm jealous of you. I'm about to get a bite of this. Bill Wood is tasting some food as well. Bill, what's going on with you?
In the corner of the Thibodaux Fireman's Fair is a giant blue building. And where are we, Ryan Dewey?
We're in the Home Hook and Ladder stand where the party happens.
Home Hook and Ladder, and where the party happens and where the crab cakes are cooking. What's going on here? How are them crab cakes looking?
Looking good, man. We're getting ready to pull them out.
How popular are they here at the fair?
Pretty popular. We ran out.
You ran out of them?
No, not in the pond. We're fixing to dump some right now.
You need to work fast.
Yeah.
You need to work fast. Home Hook and Ladder, tell us about your company, Ryan.
This year is our 150th anniversary.
Celebrating all of that, and over here with food to celebrate the 150th. Can you pop open and show us what this is, what you got cooking here?
This is a crawfish pasta, the best in town.
What all have you got in there? Stir it up a little bit.
Stir it up. So that's our world famous crawfish sauce in bow tie pasta. To die for. Can't beat it.
People love it. How long does it take you to put that together?
Probably about 15, 20 minutes.
What you got cooking over here? I know the crab cakes are, well, they're all gone.
I'm waiting for crab cake.
Waiting for crab cakes.
Waiting for crab cake.
What else have you got over here?
We got some crawfish sauce that we serve with the crab cake. And on the bun or in a bowl plain.
It gets no better than this. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it from Home Hook and Ladder. The big blue building over in the corner opposite the stage.
Yeah, always the man with the fun, Bill, right?
I am so
always
jealous of
the man
him.
with the fun
He
and
is.
the great food. So
He is.
every year, the Thibodaux Fireman's Department does a procession, the Relic of St. Valerie.
They do, and this year marks the 156th anniversary of it. I actually stopped by Thibodaux last week to learn more about her history with the fire department. Stained glass windows, intricate displays of beautifully crafted murals, and statues deep-rooted in Catholic faith line the nave of St. Joseph Co-Cathedral in Thibodaux. But in the corner, enclosed in a container with glass windows for display, is a wax figurine you won't see anywhere else.
You can see this is the Briar of St. Valerie.
St. Valerie dates all the way back to the 2nd century. She was martyred for burying Christian martyrs and then refusing to sacrifice to Roman gods. Fast forward to 1868, that's when her relic arrived in what was then Thibodauxville and escorted by the Thibodaux Fire Department to the altar of St. Joseph's Church.
Brought St. Valerie on board of one of the apparatus at the time, which was more than likely horse-drawn, and they processed around the city kind of as a parade of respect and you know, to display the relic.
On the 25th of May 1916, a fire sparked at the church. Within minutes, it was clear not much could be saved. That's when the Thibodaux firemen showcased extraordinary dedication to the saint.
When it became apparent that the fire department was not going to be successful in establishing water supply and the church more than likely was going to be lost, the firefighters abandoned that effort and made entry into the church, you know, with very little protective gear in 1916, braved the flames and rescued the relic of St. Valerie.
Now she sits here, a full circle moment. The relic is only moved once a year by the firemen of Thibodaux during her procession, where she's paraded around the city, just as she was back in the 1860s.
A lot of the time we have parishioners that join us, and you know, we do a procession through the streets and say the rosary.
How fitting for her relic to be here in Louisiana. She's credited with invoking protection from storms.
There's a lot of incidences that have occurred over time, going back to before Hurricane Betsy, Hurricane Katrina, and now Hurricane Ida, where things have occurred that are unexplained in this immediate area. And a lot of people attribute that to seeking the intercession of St. Valerie.
So some some really cool stuff there, LBJ. Something really interesting about that wax figurine is there's actually a piece of St. Valerie's arm in it.
Yeah.
People, tourists travel far and wide just to get a glimpse of her.
Yeah, incredible stuff. All right, when we come back, we will take a look at the official Thibodaux Fireman's Fair poster and the artist behind who created it. Fireman's Fair, and Amy, this year's poster is a tribute to some of the icons that you'll see out here at the fairgrounds.
I'm excited to see it. Our Stephanie Oswald got a sneak peek of it. She talked to the artist about her message for this year's 150th anniversary.
So I started painting after I graduated college, and I actually never took an art class in my life.
But she's an artist who's on fire. Or rather, who painted fire for this year's Fireman's Fair poster.
So I'm from Houma. I've been here my entire life. Houma and Thibodaux, it's just those small communities, and everybody's so big into culture here and the food, family, everybody coming together. So it was an easy yes to say yes to paint this piece.
Turns out, flames were a perfect fit for Sarah Hebert's signature style.
The 24 karat gold leaf is it's my thing. If you know my art, I'm big into the gold. So gold flames were a must, and that was one of the first ideas I had for this piece.
A series of 50 limited edition signed posters are $50 each. Smaller, unsigned versions are just $20.
Those posters make wonderful souvenirs, and Sarah's original painting will surely be one of the hottest items auctioned off on Sunday.
It's stunning and full of symbolism.
In the fire truck of my painting, there are silhouettes of firemen, so that actually signifies the past, present, and future firemen, since they are, celebrating their 150th year.
Why did you decide to make it a shield?
Well, it's the seal of the Thibodaux Fire Department.
It's a painting that celebrates bravery, traditions, and the heroes of Thibodaux. Stephanie Oswald, WGNO News.
So, Amy, this year's commemorative poster, they're on sale commemorating the 150th festival, which is what this is, fair, and they're on sale for $50.
And they're limited, so if you can't get that one, you can still get one from the past. Those ones are only $20.
All right, we got the rain about done out here, and maybe a little bit more on the way tomorrow. We'll talk about that weekend forecast coming up. We're live at the Fireman's Fair in Thibodaux, and I gotta tell you, the band sounds fantastic. Music always great out here, along with, of course, the food and the rides. And yes, the rain has stopped, and I've stepped out from under the shed to to prove that point. Actually, skies began to thin out a little bit here, and a little batch of rain that moved through, and that's probably about it for the evening. Maybe a couple of sprinkles here and there, and then we got a chance to do it again tomorrow. So let's take a look at that forecast here as we go through the rest of the weekend. We'll stay in the upper 70s to low 80s here through today, and then for tomorrow, back into the low to mid 80s. I've got another chance of rain on there for tomorrow, kind of like today, where we see these showers and storms popping up, and you may get some rain. Now the difference is today was that system moving in from Texas, and it mostly faded out as it got here. Well, tomorrow's going to be just the general zone over us of development, to where we're looking at just sort of pop-up showers and storms. So you got to plan on dodging those as you go through the day. The weekend, though, not much. It's going to heat up back into the upper 80s here, and it's going to be pretty warm and muggy. Well, I tell you, they're doing some Stones bad there. They sound pretty solid. A little tribute maybe to what's going on at Jazz Fest out there this evening as well. Let's take a look at that radar. You can see down here in Thibodaux, things are pretty much cleared up at this point, but you do have another line of showers up there along I-12. So, if you're Madisonville, Hammond, Mandeville, those areas, that line drifting east and then sort of fading out as it does so, just very light rain, spotty showers across the area here as we go through the rest of the evening. Temperatures pretty much in the mid to upper 70s across the area, and just a little bit of a breeze, especially earlier in the day. Now that the rain has popped up here, it's kind of calmed the wind down a little bit, but as the rain subsides, you'll see that wind picking back up out of the southeast at about 10 to 15, and more of that over the weekend as well. So a little bit broader look. Here's what I'm talking about. That system from Texas moving in today, fading out, but you notice the whole zone just sort of stuck over us. So as you look at the future cast into tomorrow, we do have that chance for more development. Now, it's not going to be everywhere. It's going to be hit or miss, but be ready to dodge some of those showers and storms out there as we go through your Friday and Friday evening. And then behind that, yeah, not much rain chance. So if you don't get any rain tomorrow, get ready for the sprinklers to be on overtime as we head into next week. So tonight, any rain that's out there will be ending as we stay in the upper 60s to low 70s. Pretty pleasant out here right now, though, after that rain cooled air. Back into the mid 80s tomorrow. Not too hot thanks to the cloud cover and the rain that pops up. And then take a look at what happens through the weekend into next week. Early summer starts to come on back as we get back into the upper 80s to even around 90 over the next 5 to 7 days. A little sneak peek into next weekend, though. I think by next Friday, that's obviously a ways out, and we're clearly in May, but we may be able to get one last front to bring in some lower humidity, so we'll keep an eye on that through the week. But in the meantime, guys, rain pretty much done this evening. Feels awesome out here. Dodging a little rain tomorrow, but overall another great weekend down here in Thibodaux.
I'll tell you what, lower humidity would be great for my hair.
You think so?
Great for my hair.
Well,
absolutely.
what's good for your hair is some heat, because we're getting, the burger guys are back here taking care of number 17 Protector, and that is what they do.
This is what they're famous for, right?
The famous Fireman's Fair burger.
You got to try it earlier. How was it?
It's fantastic, and mine's just still waiting on me. Now, the person with the fun all the time is Bill Wood.
Yeah, Bill is.
Where is he?
Yeah, where are you, Bill? What are you doing out there?
Round and round and round we go aboard the Baja Dunes, which Ron Bourgeois, who's been a firefighter for 35 years, knows. This is one of the rides that people just throw their hands up and they absolutely love it. Take a look at them. And how much does it cost to ride these rides?
So we offer $30, pay one price per day. And if you want to ride for free the whole weekend, you just pay $90, get a wristband, and you can ride the entire weekend for $90.
And I'll bet some people do that. They just come out here and pay the price and ride and ride and ride and ride.
They do. We've been so blessed that our community supports this fire department so heavy. I mean, $90 is nothing to them. They come out, they set their kids loose. The security back here on our grounds is wonderful. The local police department does a great job. We have a fence all the way around the fairgrounds, the way you have to walk through a security gate to get in. The children are very safe. The rides are very safe.
How many rides you got this year?
We have over 50 rides and games to offer. We have fun for all ages,
Something
from the
for
small
everybody.
children to the big ones.
That's my speed over there. Round and round I go on that one, LBJ and Amy. The merry-go-round. Classic.
Yes, sir.
Looks like Bill's having a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, always the man with the fun is
Always
what he is.
the man, the myth, the legend. All right, you guys, we'll be right back after a quick break.
schedule this weekend. Starts tomorrow with plenty of great music. Gates open at 5 and close at 12:30.
And then on Saturday, LBJ, the fun run and the 5K, that kicks off the day. The auction is at 6.
Sunday, the parade kicks off at 11, and there's another day at the auction after, and the fair will close out $15,000 raffle drawing.
LBJ, I just wanted to shout out Fire Company 17.
Protectors, man.
The protectors.
Those are guys with the burgers.
They protected us from the rain just a few minutes ago, letting us stand underneath their awning, and the food is fantastic.
And as Hank said, the rain pretty much what we got is what we're going to get for the weekend, so it should be fantastic out here.
It's a beautiful time, beautiful, and the temperature is great now. There's a little bit of a cool breeze.
Yeah, so there's food, there's great music, there is rides, there is games, there is a whole festival here waiting on you in Thibodaux at the Thibodaux Firemen's Fair.
All right, a little something for everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on WGNO On the Road Thibodaux Firemen's Fair. We'll see you guys next time.